Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Carrie with a pinch of salt, and I am showing you our Friday craft kit of the week. Let me move my table over a little bit so I can be more in view. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm still warm. I went for a walk this morning with my mom, and I'm toasty still. I got my little fan running on me, and it is hot outside already. I don't know. It's supposed to be like, we had like a couple days of 70-ish, I think, 80, and now we're back into the 90s again. So it is warm outside already, but I got my walk in for the day, so I'm good. Tell me how you're doing this morning. Tell me what you're up to. We are crafting this little Scarecrow, mini Scarecrow shelf sitter. How cute is this? He's got lots of little moving pieces on him. I actually have a couple pieces to the side that I don't know if I'm gonna add to it or not, because I feel like it's a lot. So we are gonna paint him today. I have an array of colors here, so I will show the colors. I think I've been forgetting to put these in the kit makers group every week, which I need to be better at that. So I will start doing that with the paint colors. I know you guys like to see what paint colors I'm using. So I have a lot of colors picked out for this project, so I'll list those later. I don't know what I've got this sugared peach. It's this deco art color, and that's what I've kind of been using for like faces. For the Scarecrow, I don't know, I didn't know what color to use. I almost thought about leaving it, ooh, that needs to be shaken. I thought about leaving it just wood, but hi Laura, how are you? I'm gonna try this like sugared peach color and see if I like it for the skin tone of the Scarecrow. I don't know if I like it or not. So I'm gonna throw my colors in. I've got my little sample pulled up to kind of guide me. I always send a little sample picture of him painted or whatever I paint. I send a sample with you guys, usually painted. Not everything's always painted because sometimes that's a lot. Depends on my new projects. My laser is up and running. If you've been following me, my laser broke last Sunday. My husband works out of town and was not able to, he thought we fixed it before he left, and it did not work on Monday. So I ordered a new tube. It is glass. They're super expensive, and it came yesterday completely shattered. So I had to videotape opening the box to prove that, because we heard it before we even, the UPS driver was carrying up the driveway. And it wasn't, I don't think, his fault, but the way he had it in his hand, I was even on the phone with one of my girlfriends, and I was like, that's glass. Like, I think you probably need to be a little bit more careful with that. And he was like holding it, but he was probably listening like, oh my gosh, that doesn't sound good in there. It like, when we picked the box up, we could just tell that it was nothing but shattered glass. So we opened the box yesterday and it was completely shattered. That's what we thought was wrong with it. But my husband is a mechanical genius and ended up making a part for my laser head and working on it yesterday, and it is working beautifully. I hope I don't jinx myself, because I'm like, this is cutting like more amazing than it has in a long time. Sometimes they have like a mind of their own. Lots of things can happen with them. So it's always like, you never really know what's gonna happen. So it's working. So I'm working on orders. I'll probably ship everything out tomorrow because I don't have my regular mail lady anymore. So I can't just text her and say, hey, I've got a pickup for you today if you want to swing by and get it. This new guy he's better, because I had to call and not complain. I'm not a complainer at all, but he was missing packages in my mailbox. Like they were in my mailbox. They weren't even like on my porch, which usually I have boxes up there because they don't fit. But I had packages in my mailbox that he literally set my mail on top of and didn't pick up a few weeks ago. So I did have to call. We're ready to ship out. Lots of still Christmas and July stuff out. I apologize for being late. I'm not too late. I think I'm 7 days out, which I don't love to be that late. So it makes me nervous feeling, but we're good. Everything's working right now. And so I am so happy to be working. I didn't know what to do this week. I did go to the park a few times, like with my daughter-in-law and my grandson, which I usually walk anyway, but it was nice to get out. We went to Susan Park, which is one of our local parks that has animals. He loves the chickens, even though we got the chickens in the backyard. He loves to go look at them. And then we did a playground yesterday for a little bit after our walk. So that was so fun. So I did get to like, you know, enjoy my time, but I realize how much I love to work. Like, I really love what I do. Cause, hi Lisa, how are you? I love working, and I was lost. I didn't know I didn't even want to work on like computer stuff. I'm like, that's not fun for me. I want to actually be working and painting. So I did paint some samples. I painted some fall samples. I couldn't cut any of my new projects, so I'll be posting fall here soon. But I did paint one of the door hanger sets. I'll show you guys that. I think I may go live Monday with that to show you how the door hanger works. So I painted that, and where are you trying to come in? One of my dogs is trying to come in because my other dog is barking and it's probably annoying her. Come on, Lou, you can come in. Come on, push it. So I will, let me shut my door because he's loud. Come on, you can come in. We'll leave Finn out there barking. Okay, sorry. She sometimes gets annoyed with Finn barking. Finn sits in we have bay windows in the front, and Finn sits in my bay window and watches, well, now Amazon's here, and that's probably why, but he sits and watches my neighbors to wait for their dog to come out, and then he just sits and barks. It's awesome. So that's what he's doing right now. So anyway, I forgot where I was at. Yes, I don't like to not work. I like to work. So I did try to paint a few things, but I was like a lost dog. I was like, I don't really have anything to organize in my house. Everything is pretty much organized. There was like nothing. I could have went downstairs and probably organized bins and some like craft stuff that I need to get rid of. Probably could have had a whatnot sale. There's still tons of stuff sitting down there. Painted samples, but you know, I wanted to cut my stuff. Like I was ready to work. I'm already got the subscription box going for this month, which is going to be really cute. We've got some added ribbon and raffia and some fun things to go with that this month. So let's see. I like to, as I paint, I don't use a lot of paint. I know I've said this before, because I do like to lay everything out so I can see where I'm at with it. That way I need to see, because sometimes you don't have to paint certain areas or do certain things, but this does need to be painted. I don't need to paint his hat though, because it's going to be covered up. If you guys probably can't even see what I'm doing. So I am painting this cute scarecrow. This is our Fri-YAY Craft Kit of the week. I like to paint, and then I like to set it out as I go. That way I can tell exactly what I'm just going to paint the eyes on, because I think it's way too much to try to cut eyes for this. They would fall right through my laser grate. But it's this cute little scarecrow guy that we're painting. I'm going to paint him kind of like a blue jean material for his pants. I guess, I don't know if I should paint... What color do you guys think scarecrows are? Do you think, I'm using this color called Sugared Peach for his face. Let's see, what's gonna be? So I guess his arms and his chest. I don't know, I kind of went through scarecrows to see what color they are. Sometimes they're a little brown, sometimes they're a little yellow. You could add a couple colors on. I guess you could do that. I mean, he's straw, so he's supposed to look like straw-y. So maybe a little bit more yellow. I could go in with a paintbrush afterwards over this peach color and maybe add a little yellow or a little gold. Maybe just to give it some texture, see what it looks like. So I am painting just a little bit here, and then I'll take his pants, mustardish. Yeah, maybe that's a good color. I do have a couple colors like that. I think so too. But all the samples I see on Etsy, I tried to look, they were all peach colored. And I was like, well, I don't know. I'll probably go back in and add some color, because I think that's way too light for this. But for now, we're gonna just set that to the side, let that dry, paint his little overalls a blue color. This color is so pretty. It is called, what is it called? Newport Blue. It's a folk art color. Newport Blue, and that's what I'm gonna paint his overalls. And then I'm gonna go over them with white and do a little dry brushing on there, maybe look a little stone washed. You guys can you still hear my dog barking? I mean, he just sits and barks in the window. And I love him dearly, but my gosh, the barking sometimes is annoying. Luna's in here laying at my feet because she's like, I don't want to be in there listening. Or the sage green color that you used first on Christmas. That is probably, let me find it. Italian sage, Diana. It's folk art. It is from Hobby Lobby. This is what it looks like if you want to take a screenshot of it real quick. Italian sage. It is such a pretty color. I'm pretty sure this is Hobby Lobby. I don't really buy paint anywhere else. So, and you know, I've switched from my gallons of paint to this. So I still have 40 gallons of paint downstairs in my basement because I like to use this because I like to be able to tell you guys what color I'm using because I just think that makes like it easier for you guys. Oops. Oh, this is so cute. I wanted to do some kind of fall design for you guys this week. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I was looking for just like a little scarecrow guy to do, and I think he is perfect. He's got this little pocket. I'm gonna mix the blue and the white a little bit just so it's like a little bit lighter color so it stands out a little bit more. Because I just wanted to show up. So then we've got some shoes. The shoes I'm gonna do a brown. I think I'll do this raw umber. Is this raw umber? No, this is that caramel carnation. It's a Craft Colors from Hobby Lobby as well. I love it for brown colors. That and raw umber are like my two colors I like to use for any kind of brown. I'm not a chocolate brown person. I don't like chocolate brown. I like more of a soft brown color, I guess. And then he's got a couple patches on him. So the patches, I feel like should be, I don't know, I feel like the patches should maybe be like a different color than blue. Or should they still be blue? Or should they be fun and colorful? I'm gonna do at least one red. I'm gonna do the one that goes on the shoes red, and then I'll go back in and fill in the dots later. But I feel like he should have, and this can't be red because this goes on the hat. So we're gonna do blue on this one then. Can you guys even see him? Move it over there. And then I'll go in with my paint pen and fill in the little holes that I need to for like the polka dots. This goes on the side of it. I'm gonna do this one red too. Or maybe let's do it green. Let's do green. This is a fun green. This is called Foliage. It's a Crafter's Collection from Hobby Lobby. Probably need to go get some new fall paint, although I think my colors are pretty good. I think I have like, I don't know, 50 in a set so far right now, and I do like all the colors that I have. It's a lot of paint. But I need to go and check out ribbon for our creativity club. They're gonna get ribbon in their box this month. Oops. Cute. I'm gonna do the buttons brown. And then I have a leaf that will go on his hand that will do a light brown. And like I said, I can go in with like a small brush and touch up his arms and stuff because I just don't feel like they're good enough for a Scarecrow. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. So there's a little pumpkin that will set on the side of him. And then I have a sunflower that goes on the other side of him as well. Now I said I did cut some extra little leaves. There's a bird. I just think that's a little bit of it's too much. So we're just gonna do the sunflower. Oh, actually I have a little sunflower for his hat too. Let's try to see if I can turn it this way. There we go, that's a little bit better. So let's do, so this always makes it a little harder for me because I always cut my kits. I usually paint them and organize them before I put them on the website because there have been times where I've cut something and thought there is no way I'm offering this. Like it just didn't look right, or it just was hard to put together, or whatever the situation was. So this always kind of throws me off on Fridays because I cut it right before I post it. And then it's like, well, I kind of got to show you what it looks like and how to put it together. My gosh, he is still barking, you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear him. There's just a lot of pieces with this. So I think I may leave the bird and another leaf off. I think it's just too much. And this will go on the, this will go on the stand and kind of glue on the front of him. But I think it's just, it has a lot of pieces. So like I said, I always like to put everything together to see what it looks like before I send it off to you guys. Sometimes things just don't work out. I've got lots of new fun things. I've got the door hanger. I've got one set painted. I need to paint the other set. And then we have some fall things going on. We have new fall signs for the DIY frame. What else do I have? Oh, new inserts for the truck interchangeable. They're really cute. I'll post those soon. Actually, I'm working on, I forgot some way, I don't know what happened, but they were not on the website when I looked. So I need to add the new ones and the old ones on the website because they are not there. I've got a new Halloween and fall mini post sign, and then I have a new interchangeable, which I kind of gave you guys a sneak peek a few weeks ago, and I am ready to show it off to you guys. I cannot wait. It is absolutely adorable. Since my laser was broke the last couple days, I did go in and glue everything, paint everything, get pictures of everything, and it is ready to go. And it is probably, I know I say this, I love the post. I love the market stand too, but this is like probably my favorite project so far. Actually, I'm gonna take all this off, and then I'm gonna take a brush. I glued the head on. And then I'm gonna I have like these little skinny brushes that are from Dollar General or Amazon. I've gotten them there too. Oh, that one looks kind of yucky. Like, I like them when they're like really flat and thin. Kind of needs to be broke up a little bit. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold color, maybe a little bit of this yellow. This is like a little, like a mustardy. And then maybe add some color to, I don't know if I like this. Okay, I'm maybe just like filling it in. Because I think I like the gold better than I like the peachy color. I don't know, I just don't. Maybe if I take some yellow over it, it'll look a little bit better. I wanted it to look like straw. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this. What do you guys think? What would you paint for the Scarecrow? I think I need some yellow. Maybe once it comes together, it'll look okay. I don't know if I like it. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I should have just left it. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. This is the good thing about paint though. You can just take your paint and you can cover it back up if you don't like it. Maybe I did like the peach. I'm gonna go back over it with the peach and just see what happens. Just maybe I'll leave a little bit of color underneath and I like it. I think I like that a little bit better. It was too gold for me. That's okay. It's a great thing about paint is that you can just cover it right back up. Okay, I like this a lot better. It was too much for me. I just didn't like it. Now I need to cover up the hair I messed up. We're just gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. We'll see what happens. Once it all comes together, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm using a new glue from Amazon. I usually get my glue from Harbor Freight, but they are just having trouble keeping it in stock and they can't order it, which is so weird to me, but whatever. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. I messed up. Hang on. No, I don't. I may have to redo this hat a little bit. This hat may not come like this because I don't like the way that this looks. I may have to cut another piece here and it may not be layered like this because I don't like how layered. We'll see. But it may not have this layered hat on there, just FYI. Because I don't know if I like that. It's just a lot. It didn't cut right the first time. It cut the hair off and I didn't like that to have it in pieces, so I redid it, but I think I need to make it like a different way. I don't think I like the way that this looks. I mean, it looks fine. It's just a lot of layered pieces, and I don't want you guys to have so many pieces. I'm just gonna draw the eyes on too. Oh, he's cute. He's really cute. We're gonna dry brush a little bit of white onto his little overalls. I'm gonna use my messed up brush here. I need a paper towel. So I just put a little bit of paint on my brush. I always try to do the edges. I like the edges done. And then I just kind of brush across. And I'll probably do this to his hat as well. Oh yeah, he's cute. Oops. Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? If you guys are local, St. Genevieve is having their Jour de Fête festival this weekend. It's a lot of fun. It's supposed to be really hot, so I don't know if I'll make it down there because I don't do well in like the heat. It's supposed to be like 90 something, but it is a lot of fun. They have great vendors. I've got some really cool things out there before. There's food trucks, there's some of the wineries are open with bands, there's all kinds of stuff. It's down by the river. They do this cute little rubber duck race on the river. There's a guy that does chainsaw wood art who's amazing. I always love to watch him. They have a little entrepreneur's corner for kids to sell things, which I think that is so cute to do. But it's a really, really neat festival in St. Genevieve. They do reenactments where the guys will come through with their guns and obviously whatever they call that when the fake shooting and their colonial outfits. It's really neat to watch, but it's a good time. It's really fun. I've had it on my calendar so I don't forget, and you can look it up on Facebook, but it's going to be a hot one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make it down there or not because, like I said, one year we went and it was super, super warm and I did not, I just don't do well with the heat. I don't sweat, so it's really hard for me to be out in the heat. This is not totally dry to be doing this. I'm gonna do a little bit on his hair. And then I'm gonna take my marker and fill in the dots on the patches. My glue is totally not dry. I don't think this glue dries as fast as the, I know, isn't it cute? It looks good. I'm happy with the color now that I went back over it with the peach. I guess I like a lighter Scarecrow. So he's got this cute sunflower on his hat. I'm running out of glue. We'll go ahead and do the eyes while everything is drying right now. And then I'll fill in with my marker. Oh, he's cute. I'll show you guys so far where we're at, even though my glue's not totally dry. Here's where we're at so far. See, Cutie's got a little stand that he'll stand in. Let me just tape out the way. Do put your lid back on your glue so that it doesn't, sometimes it just expands a little bit. So I always put my lid back on so it's not just shooting out of the tube. So I'm gonna just fill in on the patches some dots. Oh, it's super cute. Cute, cute. I'm gonna do some polka dots on the pocket because you know I love a polka dot. You could polka dot his overalls too if you wanted to. I think this is perfect. And then he's got a little pumpkin that will just be glued down at the bottom of his feet. And then, let's see where we're at. Oops. The sunflower. I'm gonna do some lines on the sunflower. Cute. Okay, hopefully this is drying. This glue is just, all you have to do is put the lid on and it pops it. So you don't have to do anything else besides just put the lid on. I probably should have said that to my Creativity Club members. I don't think I said that because I wasn't really sure how it worked, and then I figured out you just put the top on and it pokes it. Okay, let this dry for just a second. And then this little sunflower goes, if you can glue it on his overalls, so it's gonna just set right at the bottom. So I'm gonna do a little glue by the pocket and a little glue up here. And it's just gonna rest right there. I'm gonna hold that in because it's off balance a little bit. Oh, I think he turned out cute. I may have to touch his mouth up with a black marker, which is fine. Do I have my markers? Yeah. I don't want to mess with it too much though, because I don't want it to get messed up. See if I can just fill it in. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh my gosh, I got glue on me. Okay. Oh, this is still a little wet. I must have glue up here. Oh my gosh. I think he turned out cute. What do you guys think? lots of little pieces on him. He's cute. I tried to paint him a little, I don't know, I didn't want it too cartoony looking. And so he'll just go in this little stand. And there he is. He's all together. What do you guys think? Do you guys like to see the Fri-YAY Craft Kits be like fall themed, since that's what we're going into right now, trying to, you know, head out of summer and get on to the fall theme. We always have to stay ahead because Christmas will be here before we know it. I know that some people hate to hear that, but it's the truth. I love Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. I love my Christmas tree. I love everything about Christmas. I don't make myself crazy with going overboard with things I don't want to do, but I love decorating for Christmas. It's my favorite. And we are super busy during the holidays with Christmas ornaments. I will have Christmas ornaments at least one store, I know, this year. I'll let you guys know that sooner or later, but I'll also have them on the side as well. So here is our Fri-YAY Craft Kit of the week, is this little scarecrow right here. He's already on the website, so check him out if you'd like. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for always liking. Make sure to share my video. You can share it on your page, share it with your friends, share it with your DIY friends. And thank you. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching always. I appreciate you. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys Monday. I'm going to show you guys the door hanger that I've been working on, and it is on the website already. I just haven't gone live with it, so I'll show you guys on Monday what it's all about. So I will talk to you soon.